is closing doors in 1 minute.
It's a pleasant sunny morning here in Hampi, and we are all set to explore this UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is one of the entrances to the capital city of the Vijayanagara Empire. The name of the gate itself suggests that it might have served as a toll gate during its days of prominence. So we are now at the Vijaya Vithala temple complex, one of the most famous structures in Hampi. To get greater information and details of this place, the services of a certified guide is a must. This is the famous stone chariot, the same that you see in the new denomination of rupees 50 currency notes. There are a number of halls in the Vijaya Vithala temple complex, and the Ranga Mandapa with 56 musical pillars is one among them. These pillars emanate musical notes when they are tapped gently. Let's hear about the innumerous carvings here from the guide himself.
Pink style, this angle. So second angle is the big monkey and small monkey take off top. Big monkey. This is opposite is snake. It's cobra head. This angle. This angle is a flying Hanuman. One leg, two leg, tail, body and face and hand. Inside come on, sir. So drink of milk mother monkey. So this angle is standing position of gorilla and monkey, tail, leg and hand. So technical of Shilpi Chaturam.
This is the Maha Mandapa, yet another structure in this temple complex.
So MS Dhoni, wicket keeper, not MS. The stems are sumos. So Chinese sumos. It's not underground temple.
This underground chamber could possibly be a secret discussion room. There are remains of a number of other buildings as well in the vicinity of this temple complex. This is the Tungabhadra River. The remains of an ancient bridge can be still seen in its banks. The Bhim's Gate, one of the many gateways to the city. The Queen's Bath is constructed by King Achyutaraya for the women of the royal family. The bath is surrounded by many balconies with intricate carvings on their ceilings. Mahanavami Dibba is a beautiful stone platform located within the royal enclosure of Hampi. This platform is said to be used by the kings to watch the grand celebrations of the Mahanavami festival. There is also an underground chamber in the royal enclosure. One of the many pushkarnis. These sacred water tanks are attached to temples catering to its rituals and ceremonies. The Hasara Rama temple is also located in the royal enclosure area. The walls and pillars of the temple has beautiful carvings illustrating the chief episodes of the Ramayana. Let's move on to the next place. The Lotus Mahal is one of the non-religious structures in Hampi. The domed construction resembles a half-opened lotus bud, and hence the structure got its name. The elephant stable is a long building with a row of domed chambers used to park the royal elephants. It is said that the Vijayanagar Empire had about 10,000 elephants, of which only 10 of them were chosen for royal service and kept in these stables. is a Shiva temple built below the ground level. During rainy season, most parts of the temple will be submerged under water. One theory is that the water of the nearby Tungabhadra River flows inside the temple through a canal beneath it. And as the water level in the river rises in the rainy season, the temple too will be submerged underwater. This is one of the largest statues in Hampi. The protruding eyes and the angry facial expression are the basis for its name, the Ugra Narasimha. The Mataranga Hill is probably the highest point in Hampi. The warm view of Hampi in the light of the setting sun is simply fantastic. This is also the ideal place for the sunrise and sunset views. The first day in Hampi is too coming to an end. Roaming through the streets of Hampi in the night is calm and peaceful. There are not so many, but still a handful of good small restaurants for enjoying delicious cuisines. There is not much to shop to in Hampi. Still, items such as stone artifacts, leather crafts, inexpensive clothes, etc. can be bought from these shops. It's time to wind up the day. We are beginning the second day from the Virupaksha temple. This is the oldest functioning temple in Hampi. This temple has ancient inscriptions which date back to the 9th and the 10th centuries. This is an equally interesting place for both pilgrims and tourists. Let's continue exploring the rest of Hampi. This is the Kadale Kalu Ganesha, one of the largest monolithic statues in Hampi. Anjaneya Hill is believed to be the birthplace of Hanuman, the monkey god, as per Hinduism. One has to climb 575 steps in order to reach the temple at the top of the hill. view of the patches of paddy fields, coconut tree plantations, and the whole of the ruined sites from the top of the hill is marvelous. Time for us to leave Hampi. On the way back to the railway station, we will be visiting a couple of other places as well. The coracle ride in the Sanatpur Lake at the noon was a wrong decision. It's too hot and we are not interested in floating in this small lake under the scorching sun. The Tungabhadra Dam, our last destination in the Hampi trip. Buses are available from the entrance to the dam, but we decided to walk all the way. The construction of this dam was completed in 1953 and is the only non-cement and concrete dam in the country standing for over 70 years. We are coming to the end of a quick 2-day trip to Hampi and its surroundings. A couple of days is not enough for exploring and experiencing Hampi. But for now, it's time for us to go back to our routine life.